Hey guys, I hope you're all having an awesome day. So we're going to do a check-in and see what messages Spirit has for us. So I pulled a full decks out. I pulled out the Angel deck, Archangel, and Psychic Tarot. So there is still a lot of like energy that's going on right now, and it's physically impacting a lot of people. There's a lot of triggers coming up. There's a lot of mirroring, a lot of illusions. They're still saying a lot of people are going through the collapsing period. So some of you guys are in towers or kind of dysfunctional energies and things coming up. A lot of you guys also, some puzzle pieces are coming in, some clarity is coming in, some kind of epiphanies are coming in. And they're saying a lot of this has to do with like confidence, has to do with self-love, standing in your power, standing up for yourself. So that's awesome. All right, let's see what we got. Let's see what we got from Spirit. Any other ones? We got romance on the bottom. What I'm getting for some of you is coming into union, like spiritual union. So this could be with another person, like a soulmate or an energy like that, but also coming into union with yourself, which is like this place of self-acceptance and this place of self-love. So a lot of you guys might be getting triggered, having to do with these areas where you're learning how to stand up for yourself, learning how to stand in your power and like what it is that is special about you or unique about you, and accepting yourself fully and not changing it to conform to society or what your friends or family or partner or whoever thinks. Like actually being authentically you. And so what you're going to realize is you're going to trigger people because some people can't stand in their authenticity and they like to wear a mask. But you're also going to help those other people shine their light to see that it's okay to be you and be you fully and completely and not need to like put on a face to the world, like really show people who you are. And I think that's such a beautiful message. And I love that this is on the bottom. So some of you guys are going through this right now and triggers in some of these relationships for this. So we have remain positive. It's up to you if you believe. And it's very interesting because we have two of the cards where they're holding their hand out and one going like this. Okay. There are things that are coming for you. Spirit wants you to know, like, I love this. Like, I just feel this, like, such genuine, like, joyful energy, like this childlike positivity, happy energy from these cards. It's just like something is coming for you, something really positive, some form of abundance. And some of you, it could also be romance, is coming for you. And they just want you to have faith. They want you to trust. They want you to know that it's coming for you. And some of you, it feels like it's this disbelief, like, no, I'm never going to find like somebody who loves me, or I'm never going to find somebody who sticks around, or I'm never going to find a job where I feel emotionally, satisfied, where I make the amount of money I want, where I have the benefits I want, whatever it is that is kind of going on with you and your thought process. Spirit is like, you can have everything you want. You can have everything you desire. Have faith and trust. All you need to do and know is that you can do it. You can have it. It's like if you feel undeserving of it and you feel like you'll never be able to find somebody, there's something deep inside of you that's making you feel undeserving or making you feel unworthy or making you feel like you're not fully lovable, that there's something wrong with you. So there's some type of blockage there, and that's what they're saying is up to you. It's up to you to open yourself up to allowing it in. They're like allowing and accepting it when it does actually come forward. Recognizing and allowing. Okay, so some of you guys, they are showing me the root chakra and sacral chakra, and you guys are working on blockages around that, specifically to do with those areas and feeling stable and comfortable to actually allow good people and situations in your life while also releasing the old. Hi, Sage. I acknowledge you. She's just sitting here today, just watching, being good. We're doing just 3. So we have material and spiritual prosperity on the bottom. And this to me is they were saying this is what's coming for you guys. Very balanced energy where you're going to have a lot of reflection because you're going to be looking back at some of the things that you've been through and situations, and also like lessons and things that you learned, but also coping skills and healing and things that you have gained along the way. So there is some type of balance that's coming for you guys, but we have emotional loss, sacrifice, throat chakra, and then we have movements, choices, decisions, power, recognition, and reward. And it's 5, 12, 5. So got the reflecting numbers again. The 2 outside cards actually add up to 5 in the middle, and the right one subtract to 5. So anyway, there guys, just so much releasing, like look at this. This is emotional loss. This is allowing the energy to kind of flow out and release, and releasing emotions and things that you've been holding on to, especially like heart center ones that you've been holding on to. But this is about letting go. This is literally about like letting go. This is about giving things up to spirit. This is allowing things to kind of flow in and happen for you, and trusting the process. With some of you, this might mean leaving a person behind, whether that's friendship, whether that is relationship, like family, partnership, whatever. But communicating where you're standing in your power, where you're saying your true feelings, where you're standing up for yourself. And they keep just saying standing in your truth, standing in your values, standing in your worth. So maybe there's areas where you're going to be having conversations where somebody's going to be triggering you or saying things to you, or where you're needing to actually stand up for yourself and communicate, something like that. With the movements, choices, decisions, power, and recognition and reward, it feels like you guys do have this choice that's coming to move forward. Like Spirit's going to open this new beginning for you, this new door for you. And it's like, are you going to actually see it? And this kind of feels very much like the first message. Are you going to stand in your power, and are you going to see it? Are you going to stand up and for what it is that you deserve, for what it is that you've worked so hard for? Or are you going to kind of go back to the old and kind of like live in the past? And it's like, do you see your worth? Do you see your value? Do you see how amazing and special you are and how important you are to actually accept this new beginning? And the new beginning might be scary. This might be some type of opportunity or person or something that comes in. And it might seem a little like nerve-wracking, a little scary because it's a little bit different than you're used to. But this is where it comes to you standing in your power, you standing in what it is that I desire, what it is that I deserve, and actually accepting it and recognizing that you deserve it and allowing Spirit to bring it in for you. So I think that's amazing. I feel like a lot of this is of the allowing. Oops. Wow. I don't know if you just saw that. The card flew out, and this is on the bottom, heartache and loss. A lot of you guys, it feels like the message I'm getting pretty strongly from Spirit in the first and second tarot is like about accepting things in that are good for you, like knowing that you're deserving, knowing that you're worthy, and actually allowing them. So when they do show up, that you're in receiving mode, not pushing away and rejecting or avoiding mode. It's like where, the perfect person, nobody's perfect, but the perfect person for you comes forward, and they're everything you've asked for. They have all the characteristics you ask for, but if you're not in the allowing energy, you're going to be like, oh, well, this is wrong with them. This is wrong with them, because there's something internally where you're like feeling undeserving. And most of the time it's a very subconscious thing, but where you're feeling undeserving. So when you're feeling undeserving of it, what happens? Then you push it away, you make excuses, you say all these things to try to reject it, to try to avoid it. When you are in that worthy energy and you know your worth and you know your value, you will actually look at it. It might be a little scary, but you're like, this is what I've been asking for. And you breathe through it and accept it. With this heartache and loss, some of you guys are going to be grieving. There's some of you is going to be grieving current situations, but some of you it's also you're getting triggered by current situations to grieve old situations. So relationships, for example, like if you're, breaking up with somebody or your relationship with somebody is ending or something like that, it's like you might be grieving that relationship and it might feel really hard and you're kind of like, I don't know why. And it might be because you're actually grieving old relationships with this one. Sometimes when the energy comes in, it feels like current energy, but it's not. And sometimes like when you're feeling things in the present moment, it could also be that you're clearing energy from the past as well. So, all right, let's get a final message from spirits. My Empress came back out. Oops. With the highest Priestess. Holy shit. 5 added up together. Holy shit. And the Ace of Raphael. Let me find what's over there. the moon. Wow, these are major arcanas. 9 of Ariel, another rainbow. Wow, we have a lot of feminine energy in here. And we got 2 of Ariel. So on the bottom, we have 5 of Raphael. Everything happens for a reason. Release, regret, and embrace opportunities for happiness. Search for the silver lining. And this is what I was talking about with the first deck, is where it's like you're going to have a period of time where you're going to be like reflecting, and you're going to understand some of the lessons you learned, and you're going to see some of like the coping skills and things that you've developed in this period of time. So that's kind of what they're saying, is like everything's happening for a reason, and even those difficult situations have their value and have their purpose. So holy fuck balls, we literally got the Empress, the Highest Priestess, Ace of Raphael, the Moon, 9 of Ariel, 2 of Ariel. Here, what do you, here, I'll throw it, hold on. Here, I'll throw it for you. Mommy loves you. Good. No. Okay. Hold on. There is going to be something, I got to leave the cards down. There's just, oh my God. Okay. There is going to be something very awesome coming in for you guys. It's going to be something very new and very emotional, positive experience. I think we got this, was it yesterday or the day before? A new positive emotional experience. Some of you, this can be communication. But this is going to be like a new cycle. They're very excited as they're telling me this. It's like a new beginning. It's going to be a new cycle. It's going to be something that's very heart-centered, very rewarding, very fulfilling, something you definitely will really enjoy and really desire. But Spirit wants you to stand in your power. And the Empress is the feminine energy. She is all about allowing, all about receiving. So even if you're a man, you can still be in the Empress energy and allowing and receiving. And that's trusting the intuition, the Highest Priestess. I think this might be the Taurus, or I don't know if this is a Taurus card, but it might be. But this is, and it says reflection, meditation that provides valuable information, be at peace. Also, it says powerful psychic insights. So this could also be that clarity I was telling you that some of you guys are going to be getting, and understanding some of the messages and kind of seeing why things happen the way they did. And again, reflecting on what you've learned in the process and the tools that you've developed and the things you've healed and stuff like that. I'm just getting like you're going to have so many things coming up about that specifically. But this is also standing in your power. This is being in that feminine energy, being allowing and moving forward and trusting the information you're getting, being at a place of centeredness and at a peace, and allowing this beautiful energy to flow in, allowing those psychic insights to come in, those intuitive energies to come in, and trusting in them that this is coming for you, or some of you it's like already here. Okay, the Moon. This is letting go and facing our fears. This is actually acknowledging our fears, seeing our fears, facing them, and moving forward. And this card is your dreams are fulfilled. Hard work leads to success. A love for the beautiful things in life. This is seeing those fears, facing them, and moving forward anyway. And when you do that, you're going to be rewarded. But make sure you're balancing things out. Like there is a balance coming with the feminine and masculine energy. But what they're saying is you have learned a lot, but make sure you're still balancing. So when this could be like a new relationship coming in, this could be a friendship coming in, this could be like a creative project, this could be a job, it could be an educational opportunity, whatever it's going to be for everybody's going to be different. But when this comes in, they want to make sure you're still balanced, that you're still taking care of yourself, that you're still doing things that you love, that you're not just dropping everything for this person or situation, that you're still doing you, like you're still prioritizing like yourself and things that are like important and stuff like that. So hold on. So like don't just focus primarily on this person or situation. Like make sure you are keeping balance in your life, and whether that's, you taking care of yourself physically or mentally, spiritually, all of the above, relationships, work, all that. Like just make sure you are balancing everything out. And if you feel like you're like too much in your masculine, or you feel like you're too much in your feminine, drop into the other energy and stuff like that. I know for me, like when I work really hard and I'm like kind of fast paced and moving and stuff, I'll try to like and like soften my body, and I'll do like a little bit of dancing, or like even just like massaging and stuff, like light touching and stuff like that can actually help just drop into the femininity. I actually happen to have my feminine oil here, so I actually will sniff this. Smells so good, or like roll it on and just drop into the energy. And you could just, I just like literally did it right now. You could just feel, it's like you feel softer and lighter and freer. So If you're two in one, try to, you know, balance it out and go into the other and like try to balance them out. So anyway, I hope this helps. If you guys do want to book a private reading, you can go to the link in my bio. If you guys, I forgot if I said this or not, but if you want to book it outside of that, that is fine. You can send me a private message. I do require a payment before I will book a date with you and a time with you, because I've had people who do not show up, and I've had other stuff. It doesn't matter. Policy is policy. If you want to book an appointment, I do require a payment before booking. So either way, if you want to do it through there or you want to send me a private message, that's okay too. So anyway, I hope you guys all have an awesome day, and I'm wishing you guys so much love and light.